everyone. Welcome to... Oh, well, never mind. The bingo sync... the bingo card's not online, but yeah, anyway, so I'm sure that'll be fixed shortly, but welcome to this Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Cinco Bingo match between Cypress and halqery. I'm Garfield Lightning. I'm joined by NJ.
Good day, everyone.
So yeah, halqery went 3-1 in his group. Cypress went 2-2. So yeah, halqery is the highest seed for this match, but who knows what's going to happen in these bingo races. We can talk about the card as soon as it comes up, I suppose. But I can tell you there is a random Pokemon goal in the middle, which is always a bit scary.
Yeah, it doesn't help that it's one of those ones where you don't have multiple options, like an evolution line of some description.
Yeah, we got Dunsparce, Girafarig, or Wobbuffet in the middle. So,
I mean,
it's not the worst, but it's the second to worst kind of goal. There we go. Looks like we got the card, so you can see it in all its glory, and there it is starting.
So, just by looking at the goal, the bingo card, looks like there should be a Thursday over Friday, with the defeat Lapras win per catching contest.
Yeah, halqery setting it to some weird 11-10 kind of strats there, and kind of cycled backwards, so I think he was kind of maybe tossing things up in his mind, but yeah, we'll see how that pans out. I'm not entirely sure why he said 11-10, but maybe we'll see.
See what the starters are. So we have a Ghost.
We have a Genderless Pokemon that can evolve into another Genderless Pokemon with the Water Stone, so that's a pretty solid choice, I think.
Yeah. Definitely a good start.
Yeah, that's already 2/3 of the way towards the Genderless goal, and that can kind of troll you a bit sometimes, that goal. So definitely a smart choice. And if you happen to get an early Water Stone, Starmie is very, very runnable.
Yeah, with Ho-Ho and Nugi on the card as well, if they are able to see one of them two, then that's your third one right there as well. So could be a potential early goal. So yeah, this is one of the 32 round brackets. So we're still in round 1.
Yes, this is the first round, and but if this is a double elimination bracket, so the loser will still be able to advance. It'll just mean that they only have one chance left before they're out for good. But yeah, I'm not really seeing anything particularly runnable yet. Oh, Starmie's on the card as well, isn't it? So that's just, even better. Two Genderless and Starmie.
Oh, look at that. Missed that. Something that I have noticed about this card is that it looks like there's a lot of things that sort of complement each other. Like, obviously, Mineral Badge and 8 Trainers and 6 Badges. Mineral Badge is a little bit slower than, say, Glacier Badge, but since you've got 2 other goals that sort of complement it, could potentially be interesting.
And Espeon on Cypress's screen, this is very runnable if it has a good special moveset. It has Psybeam? Well, that'll do it.
Oh.
That'll do it. Wow, okay. Yeah, I was kind of scared after he flame wheeled again, because if you crit that, then you'd be kicking yourself.
Oh, so Cypress is off to a great start here. Psybeam is a very good, very strong move.
I wanted to see its moveset. No, don't
do
pause there. Oh,
don't do this to us. And confusion.
Alright,
okay.
well, okay. I mean, I guess you have Fury Cutter for that dark coverage, I guess. Yeah. Not really what you want, but it exists.
Well, if you don't...
I switched audio to halqery, but oh, it does work. Okay. Or maybe I didn't swap, whatever, anyway. I think the tracker is dying on me, but we're all good. Cypress is back, and he has a max elixir. Could be nice. Skipping a center heal later on. Yeah, Hulk actually catching Executor, you know it's desperate when he's when he catches something like that. Executor, I think, tied for the most weaknesses of any Pokemon in the game, and is also pretty slow, and doesn't learn any moves because it's a Stone Evo.
Oh, it just screams, pick me, pick me.
Oh yeah, so tempting.
I mean, stab body slam.
Maybe Weekly Stuff was the answer.
It looks like it's wrecking house.
Jeez, yeah, this thing is a bit of a monster. Good thing we
This
don't have
thing
to
is
win this
angry.
fight. I mean, I don't know. Would you? I'm not sure I would run an Executor no matter what its moveset was. Like, I don't know how you feel about this, NJ.
Tough one. I mean, if it had like really sick moves, I could be persuaded. But I feel like it's got quite a long cry.
Yeah, that's another thing. I didn't even mention that.
So yeah, something like that will be quite. It adds up over a period of time. So I'd be less likely to go for the Executor unless I had like insane coverage. Like, you know, got all the moves: Earthquake, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Psychic. You know, just all the good stuff.
Maybe if it had a moveset like that and there was absolutely nothing else. But
Yeah.
he's not satisfied with his Executor. I mean,
He's not seen anything.
I wouldn't have thought so, but yeah, he's not seen. Oh my gosh, is this another tempting Pokemon? Mad Cargo, is he gonna catch it? He's not,
No,
okay.
he's
He's not
not.
memeing that hard. Now we have seen Haunter run to some success in this tournament before, so it's it's an option.
It boded me well with Thunderbolt.
Oh, that was you. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. That was my race against East. I think the choice. I can't remember what the other choice was, but I think it was an Entei, and I decided against it just because the moveset wasn't great. And then I was like, oh, I'll just YOLO a little bit, and it had Thunderbolt, and it just.
This Haunter is physical though, so not the greatest. Now there are more physical moves out there than special moves in Gen 2, so whenever you get a special Pokemon, it's always a little bit less likely you'll get a good moveset. Cypress has gotten very lucky with those psychic moves, but he would like some more coverage.
I was doing a practice run the other day, and I was like, oh, I found a Poliwrath from a tree, and I ran it, and I completely forgot that it doesn't learn moves, but it's a stone evolution. And it bit me in the bum a little bit, that one.
I mean, the problem with Poliwrath really is that, as well as lot learning moves, its stats are kind of too balanced, really. It's just kind of it doesn't really excel in any area. So it's kind of hard to run, but it's possible.
Thornbook's on the card, is it? No, not that I can see. It's opting to fight the 4 trainer. That's interesting.
Yeah, you can only see this when he's only level 5.
You are only level 5. I thought it was higher level at this point. That's completely fair.
Level 5 is very scary to take on the level 9 in Floctus Gym with, so he'll get some easy experience off these low level Pokemon here.
There's a Gentleness.
Yeah, I don't think I think Halk will be looking for a little longer for something besides the Executor, and this Arcanine might just be what he's looking for.
This could be good. It's level 5 as well, so it's not a bad start if it has something. when you only see one move.
Arcanine's, we've seen a lot of Stone Evos actually so far. It's another one of those that learns like one move, but Confusion Horn Attack is you can't really do that when it doesn't learn moves upon level up.
Yeah, you're very reliant on good TMs, and they're not always really on your side. I mean,
oh, Raikou is here, huh? Well,
well, that's definitely 3 Genderless free.
well, okay. Even when he, even if this isn't runnable, it does have Headbutt, so he could do some, do some headbutting on those trees and try and get a nice level 10 Pokemon out of that.
On Cypress' side, the Snubble Wrecking House with Zap Cannon always hitting. Oh no, it missed. I lie.
Yeah, we saw Headbutt and Thrash from Raikou. Meditate. That's boost that Fury Cutter.
I wonder if he's going to opt. Yeah, it looks like he's opting to headbutt a tree.
Yeah, I mean that's a physical Raikou, which and it's Ghost Wall. It's not ideal.
Explain to me how the headbutt of trees work.
I mean, I'm not. I know that some slots are shared. I'm not entirely sure which ones. I think the first few routes, the 29, 30, and 31, are all the same group. And then you can get different group, and then you get a different group of Pokemon in Violet. But I forget what the percentages are for these slots. Oh, there's a Lapras on.
There's an Articuno.
On Cypress' screen, so he can. Oh, it has Stab, Ice Punch. Articuno is pretty scary to run because it's got that 4 times Rock weakness, and it's kind of more defensive amongst the legendaries. But Stab, Ice Punch is definitely the best thing he's seen so far.
Absolutely. And we've got the fast mark of the game with the defeat of the Lapras. So something that I noticed on halqery's side was the Beedrill was actually asleep. That's something I've not seen before.
Yeah, I know that in Vanilla, some Pokemon that you can headbutt from trees can be asleep. I assume it's the same in Rando too. Or maybe it's just because its behavior in Vanilla for Beedrill specifically when you headbutt the tree. I'm not really sure.
Okay, so we see Body Slam and Ice Beam, and Ember as well. So that's a bit of coverage there. I think potentially he'll go with this now. And Cypress just finished off with the first gym. I didn't catch the TM.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. halqery does have 3 Genderless, but this is kind of something for the runner to keep track of, really, so I'm not going to mark it for him. Oh, I'm being told it's a specific slot that's asleep. Okay, good stuff. Good to know.
That's interesting. Strikes again. I swear every time I use it, it never hits. Twice in a row. Wow. Evil.
Yeah, but Articuno's bulk is such that it's not really too much of a problem as long as he can hit through paralysis.
So Cypress picks up an amulet coin, so if money won't be an issue if he decides to add that item to his Espeon. No, I don't think there's really any money-related goals, so...
Yeah, the point where you worry about money would mainly just be about this point when you're, when you get to Azalea and you want to buy some Super Potions and some Repels. After that, you're generally alright on money, as long as there's no money-hungry goal on the card, like the buying all 3 Game Corner Pokemon or something, but we don't really have anything like that this time.
So we see the bulky Lapras on halqery's side. That will give Cypress a bit of insight to how much of a lead he's got at this moment.
Cypress finds another gentlest Pokemon in here, and oh, look at that, he just hangs on there.
But you just love the paralysis. I definitely feel like I've seen paralysis more than I'd like to admit.
Yeah, what the heck? It's less than 15 minutes in. We've already seen a heck of a lot of it, it seems like. Okay, Rapid Spin and Skull Bash. Not great moves. I guess you could make a case for Skull Bash in some cases, but Rapid Spin you'd never use. Although, you know, these TMs could be nice for a Pokemon with 4 moves sharing its type. You can often get that on a normal type pretty easily, but if you're missing one normal move, you can just teach them a random TM. But it's probably not the last normal type TM they'll get. Yeah, Gen 8 Rapid Spin would be pretty legit in these races, you know. 50 power and always boosts speed. Yeah, that'd be pretty decent.
It's like that with Leech Life as well, isn't it? Leech Life
is 80 power now, yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah. And Halq realizes, wait a minute.
I caught a few gentlest Pokemon here.
Just kind of waiting for that Dark type or Steel type to pop up on Cypress's screen. There aren't that many of them in the game. There's 6 each, 6 Dark, 6 Steel. So, but yeah, they do. Steel types you could probably just muscle through with Psybeam, but Dark types could be a problem. I mean, that's where the Fury Cutter strats would come in, I guess. I just want to see Fury Cutter strats. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like that with Rollout as well, isn't it? You just want to see it succeed and just roll everyone out.
Yeah, so a little note about not repelling immediately. There's actually 4 tiles of immunity when you first enter an area, so that's why you might see the racers like go into an area, go 4 tiles, and then use repel. There's no risk of an encounter on those first few tiles.
I did not know that. I just did it. So I'm just following what people were doing and not knowing why. I just assumed in case they just wanted an early encounter potentially.
Yeah, sometimes people do that too. It just kind of depends on the info they got, which we have, I think, not a lot of info at the moment. I mean, we have really Cloister Starmie, and that's from the starter, and that's about it, really. And of course, the Gentlest.
And the Gentlest, yeah. I think, did we see a Zubat? Am I imagining things?
Oh, we might have done. Yeah. Oh, yes, that's right. Cypress saw it because he fought the because it was on the bug catcher with 4 Pokemon who he fought.
Yeah. And we also got chat saying we also got a coughing info as well.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right then.
Yeah, so row 2 is a very free row at this stage.
Don't say that. You don't know whether they exist or not yet. You've cursed them. NJ, what have you done?
I want to stay up as late as possible.
I see.
I have my plans.
Slowking with extreme speed. You'll love to see it.
Wow.
You don't love to see that though. Blizzard crit freeze. Nasty. Agility as well. This is like the evolution of those Slowpoke in flipping the Isle of Armor in Gen 8. Super fast guys.
God, I love it when The AI uses agility and then proceeds with extreme speed.
Meanwhile, we see detect on the Seadra here, which I don't think Cypress saw.
No, I don't
So
remember seeing
that's some nice information for halqery. He knows that a level 11 Seadra will have detect.
Dark type.
Yep, good stuff. Fury Cutter Strats, let's go! Oh, it has Mega Horn! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, this is bad. Can't keep up a Fury Cutter chain when it's whacking you. Okay, well now it's not doing that, so Houndour is being very merciful at the moment.
It really is. I was about to say, could you potentially like try and stall it out? But I think it's got 10.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Okay, so they're quite fortunate there, I think.
If he, you know, if he were to come across something that he absolutely couldn't beat on those twins, you can fight the other twin, and it counts as a different trainer. So, so in that sense, you know, maybe he could have avoided that, but he was able to just get through it by exploiting bad AI. Basically, just get lucky. That's the strat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of getting lucky, that Mischievous just crit Iron Tail and Articuno and almost knocked it out, but that bulk is coming in clutch here.
May come in handy if you're against another dark type.
You know, I mean, that could be a way to make sure you get your Fury Cutter chain up. Alright, will Bugsy give us a decent special move? I don't know. Okay, well, there you go.
Reflect.
He does not.
Thing about the fact that he's taught it Sing is that it will help against the Sudowoodo static later on. I don't think Cypress actually had anything for that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's really nice, actually. Often you kind of just have to rely on those attacking moves with like a 30% chance of inflicting a status, and like if it's something that could poison your opponent, you're always worried like, oh, is it going to be a steel or poison type? Yeah. But Cypress will always be able to get Sing off against anything as long as he hits.
halqery's also in a position with Ice Punch and Body Slam, so but is it going to die? Is it going to be something bulky or something feeble?
Yeah, Body Slam's one of those 30% status moves. So as long as he doesn't come across a ghost type, then that'll be his well, that might be his plan. Although, when you have Articuno at a high level, it might just, you know, KO your opponent if it's too frail.
Yeah, chat pointed out as well, he does also have Ember, which is a weaker move.
Yeah, Ember is... It's only 10% though to inflict the status, so it's a little dicey.
It's one of those situations where you want to see a steel type or a rock type, something that can
Yeah.
withstand.
Oh, and Staryu does have Flame Wheel, so, you know, that's another last-ditch thing you can use, I guess. That's another 10% status move.
So it looks like he's opting to pick up some of the items. I've seen mixed feelings about picking items up, especially when there's not many items on the card.
Yeah, on this card in particular, there's...
Got soft sand.
I guess, yeah, soft sand is really good to pick up because you can... Because it means you can skip those 3 trainers on this very route, actually. You surf down and fight them and you get a guaranteed soft sand. But nice to skip them if you can. He finds Horsey, that's really good.
That's a nice...
And pretty hard for a Halq to be able to determine where this Horsey would have been caught as well. What the heck, Horsey with Octazooka? I feel like that's like vanilla or something. Or maybe it's an egg move, but yeah, nice Horsey catch, and yeah, very difficult for Halq to be able to guess where that was caught. Oh, I just look over at Halq's screen and see Wigglytuff with rest, and Articuno slowly being whittled down by this burn. He's having a time here.
Tell you what, that Wigglytuff is out for revenge.
I mean, it's always going to have Body Slam too, because it's another Stone Evo, so no matter what, we're going to be seeing Body Slam from it.
You're going to see Body Slam, rest. It's an angry tough.
Well, I'll give it another go.
A little bit of TMs. Sound wave that may cause confusion. Doesn't sound very good. I couldn't tell you what that TM would relate to.
That would have been Supersonic.
Oh yes, of course. Makes sense.
I didn't see the other ones, but I assume he's looking for Protect, Detect, or Endure there. But
yeah. With it being a corner goal.
But yeah, no joy yet. Oh, we're going to see the bug catching contest right now.
It was exciting.
Oh, nice, Tauros.
Okay.
That's free. Didn't check the moves though. You kind of completely forgot about the moves after checking what it was. Hopefully this doesn't end up having Protect, Detect, or Endure.
Okay, so there are 10 encounter slots, all at 10% in bug catching.
That's right. Yeah. This can be somewhere where you can just find something your opponent never sees, and it's pretty. It can be pretty big swings in the bug catching contest. Level 14 Ampharos will probably win. Well, never mind.
Nope. Not this one.
Electabuzz 14, I think I would have a little bit less of a chance to win than the Ampharos, but I think it'll be. I don't know. I'm not confident. I'm not confident that would I don't think it would always win by any means. It's probably hovering around like 50-50 maybe, if I had to guess.
So
maybe a little more.
So here's a question. So I noticed that Cypress opted to damage the Electabuzz. I was under the impression that you wanted your Pokemon to be really healthy.
Yeah, it does have an effect. It's a small effect, but it can definitely make a difference in these marginal cases.
As we saw there, because he did come second in that.
Yeah, it's just like a matter of do you want to you want to like risk your Pokemon breaking out of your Pokeball, or do you want to risk getting a slightly lower score? Okay, well luckily the Tauros did not have Protect, Detect, or Endure, so so that's good anyway for Cypress. But I mean, if Halq had marked both goals at the same time, Cypress would have been like, oh yeah, so it would have been fine. I think this Ampharos, he's not weakening it this time.
He must have heard me. Psychic.
Dang, this thing had Double Beam and Psychic. It's not bad, you know. Hey, this Aerodactyl, look, I'm pretty sure this is like guaranteed at 16.
Ooh, level 16. That seems pretty good.
First ball, okay. Alright, Halq. Just easy money.
So yeah, he gets the Sunstone, so he's won his tournament, so that's good. Would you be tempted to run the Ampharos at this stage? It's only 3 levels behind.
I wouldn't want to give up a Psybeam Espeon for it, I don't think. Like, when Espeon gets Surf, it'll have absolutely nothing to worry about. It's just got that small asterisk next to it right now, without having that good dark coverage. But, you know, it has something for them. It's just not something good. Looks like Hal's trying to get a few more slots in here, but he's just seeing... You know, it seems like he's running into a few of the same things here.
Yeah, nothing's really jumped out.
It's just cycling between Weeper and Aerodactyl right now.
I think I saw a Cyndaquil as well, so... Yeah, nothing too great.
Oh, there's Zubat though. Oh, alright, okay. There we go. Okay, well that was absolutely worth sticking around for.
Wait, Miltank?
Miltank in Whitney's gym? What is this?
I call hacks.
Yeah,
Pushes up his back catching quite easily as well. We still haven't seen any info on that middle goal, which is not good at this stage.
Yeah, it's a little scary until you're kind of just holding your breath until you see it, and until you see a trainer with one of those, or like you just luck into one in the wild. That's I hope it doesn't come down to like one of them lucking into it in the wild. That would just be the worst. But hopefully it's on a trader and it's in a catchable location. Oh hello, what are we doing here? Okay, I have no idea what the heck that means.
No, we'll have to ask that question.
I'm sure some people in chat know, but I don't have a clue.
Oh, Team Mystic.
Team Mystic. Okay, I wasn't reading it like that at all. Okay.
No,
yeah,
I was
no,
like...
that makes sense. That makes sense.
You know what? If he did,
I was
if
like,
he did
TV
it,
stick. What the heck is he talking about?
if they capitalized the M, I may have picked up on that, but no. Or like made it, yeah, like written it in small caps.
Also, Miltank has double edge. Oh, that's pretty scary. Oh, ho, ho.
The normal types are out for vengeance today.
Oh, this Aerodactyl has cross chop. Here we go. Main switch? Probably not, but well, maybe.
Maybe.
What else did it have? Cross chop? What else?
I didn't see, but if they're going to continue, it looks like they may opt to, like, with only 1 level difference.
Wait, he's switching to the Tauros in the level 10 Tauros instead.
Really?
Alright. I don't know about this. Wait, this Dragonite has Protect. Oh, that's really good. Okay, well, that's very nice. Put it to sleep and just catch it, and that's 2 easy goals right there. Well, I say that. Gotta get in the ball first.
gotta get in. I mean, it is napping. It should be easier, right? There we go. Ice Beam? Dig?
I don't know, this Aerodactyl was Rock Throw Gust. Wait, what did the Dragonite have some nice moves as well?
Dig and Ice Beam.
That's not bad. Oh, you know, there's a bunch of main switch options.
I know. I think if I was doing this run right now, I think my brain would be fried.
They've all been like thrown at us at once here. We got this Aerodactyl, this Tauros, which apparently Halq wants to run, or maybe I thought that's what he wants to do anyway. Maybe he's changed his mind now. This Dragonite, like, yeah.
If you're Halq, would you be more inclined to switch to the Dragonite when he gets that stage? Obviously, with Cypress having the strong Espeon about to get Surf.
The problem with Dragonite is that you know you probably want to if you main it, you probably don't want to just be using 3 moves, right? So it's, I mean, Halq does have that info on the Seadra with Detect, but you don't want to spend ages searching for another Pokemon with it. If he had something else with Detect, then I think maybe he'd be inclined to do that, but in his position, probably not. Yeah, this Tauros is still just level 10. It'll take some work if he wants to run it. But yeah, maybe he's just. I don't even know. I think Halq's just like. I think Halq may be a bit bamboozled here by all these Pokemon. He's just, yeah. Because he switched out. He switched out to getting back to the front, but that might just be for statusing this.
Yeah, with the Ember, the Body Slam, you know, and the Ice Punches, he definitely has a lot of options depending on what he's obviously fighting. With it being a Dragonite, you probably won't be Ice Punching it.
We Body Slam it a few times, and it'll probably take 2. Oh, it takes lots more than that. Wow, alright, dang.
Okay.
I was completely underestimating its bulk. Very nice.
That Dragonite, though, did not want to get hit. That was a lot of protects. I think I'd probably Body Slam one or 2 more times just to get to Orange, especially when he only had... That might have been his last Pokeball. I think he had a couple of other ones.
He had one... Yeah, he had like 2 other ones after that, I think. Just like 2 different kinds of ball. But, yeah. So Halq, now you have another Pokemon that you might want to run. He's doing it! Here we go! Another main switch in like... What is this, like the 3rd one in the space of 5 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. Let's go!
Meanwhile, over on Cypress's screen, with Surf, Espeon, I don't think he's going to get walled by anything really. He doesn't need to sing anymore because he's already status the Sudowoodo. So yeah, he can just go now, and I think the Espeon will just go from strength to strength.
Yeah, I certainly imagine that he'll opt to just blitz now. With the position of card, would you like blitz all the way up to Mineral Badge and then Dex? because then you'll complete 3 goals, or would you opt to Dex first after you gain Fly, or even prior?
I don't know, to be honest, it's quite hard for me to like see paths for other people when I'm doing these, because like when you're doing these, like, you know, when you're doing these bingos yourself, what you can do is you can like right click the goals to put like little stars in the top right, and that kind of helps a lot with visualizing what your path's going to be. It's a little harder when you're just looking at it as an observer.
Yeah,
but,
so we did see a war total, which means column 2 is potential if the runners do opt to do mineral badge.
Yeah, I think we saw a Sandshrew earlier, right? So we can do the Arbok Sandslash as well if that doesn't exist somewhere too bad. It evolves at 21, I believe, so that's not too high. We can definitely get Sandslash if Sandshrew exists somewhere reasonable.
I was getting that crit on that Wigglytuff. That was much needed.
Wigglytuff is. I mean, I never thought I'd say that Wigglytuff is actually pretty scary, but this one, yeah, Fury Cutter just is he out of Psybeams or what? Like, what's going on here?
It must be.
He's got Confusion though. That would do a lot more, I reckon, to Chikorita. But here we go. I mean, Fury Cutter's a cool move, so and he beat Chikorita with it, so sure, go ahead.
So we get to. I am the worst at understanding Pokemon sounds.
So you got all 3 of those, right, NJ?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll keep them to myself.
Okay, all right, yeah. don't want to spoil it for chat, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just thinking about chat right now.
So chat, what do you think those roamers are? No idea. Blissey Suicune's correct, I'm pretty sure.
I was torn between that and Sunflora.
We're seeing some dexing from halqery. Seadra was at Detect. He wants to see whether he can reasonably teach over Protect on Dragonite, but it's in Tin Tower and Whirl Islands, so maybe not. Ditto 100%. I don't think any of them were Ditto. I think the Romans were Nidorina and Fortress. So, you know,
Speaking of Fortress,
that's the cry. That's definitely what I heard earlier. So, I mean, they've seen it now, but you know, if they run into a Fortress Roman, that would be pretty hype.
Halk is gonna be so happy when he gets to rival.
Oh, wait, that's another one. Okay, just in case you really want another good listen to that cry. Of course, it's in a race with halqery where we get 2 Foragers in a row. He's gonna love that. Oh, Spark! Hey,
Nice.
That is a nice coverage move there. Would have been nice to have that earlier, but you know, we'll take what we can get.
Do you think Halk will dex the Fortress straight away and then switch into it?
Well, he'll just go for the roamer and then be like, you know, switch again to level 40 Fortress. I'm waiting for it.
That's it. Where this has to happen now.
And this Wigglytuff has just always been a problem. Like, halqery beats it paralyzed at 4 HP. It's so scary.
I've never known such a scary Wigglytuff. It's got tough in the name. It's definitely living up to that today.
That's right.
I'm gonna
Wow,
freeze.
that's like the second crit freeze I've seen this race. What is going on here?
Pokemon are angry today.
All right, come on, Halk. You know what you have to do here. Oh yeah, the first time the Slowking was the Blizzard. He's going for
Here you
it.
go. He's going
All
for
right, come on, Halk. You can do
You
it.
can do it.
Get that Fortress. Come on, come on.
I believe in you.
It's it's not happening, you know.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, oh,
No.
oh! It's the other one. No. Oh, dang it. No. Oh, he will not be. He won't be happy with that.
Yes, we'll see. You might have to run from that.
He's still gonna catch it, but he'll be a little
I
sad
got
that
it.
it was the other rover.
Part of me thought right now he might just like forfeit.
just quit the race now. You know, it's already
Another
over.
main switch?
I don't
No,
know.
okay.
He's
Probably
yeah,
not.
he's yeah.
Definitely want to say this is the most main switches I've seen in a race so far. So the catch rate on all Pokemon is set to the highest, so is it 255?
Yeah, the catch rate of everything is the maximum, which is like 255, basically like the same catch rate as Magikarp. About at full health, you got about a 1 in 3 chance of Pokemon getting in, and yeah, Halk might actually be upset to see Fortress now. You're just mocking me. You know, he's gonna see the second one as well.
Oh
Dear.
yeah.
So yeah, a byproduct of having these Pokemon at 255 catch rate is that basically anything besides Pokeballs won't give you any additional higher chance of catching things besides a level ball, which a Pokemon at 255 catch rate will always get in a level ball, and of course the Master Ball, which always catches anything.
It is definitely nice because that puts everyone on equal footing then. You're not going to be, if you find a legendary, you're not going to be stuck being never being able to catch it.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely necessary to make these races a bit more fair. I mean, I was going to say fair, and like, wait a minute, this is a randomizer, I can't say that.
Might we see some dexing?
Right, so Fortress is in Tin and Whirl, and the roaming one's on 43.
Which is quite unfortunate.
Alright, gonna check that Zubat now, probably. Oh, that's in a bunch of places. Dark Cave, 34, 36, Slow Ball.
Yeah, the Grimer information already, right? Oh no, the coffin?
Yeah, he decks the coughing. That was in
Okay.
Tin Tower and Route 46.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Hulk's now just entering the multi-fight.
Looks like Cypress is definitely going for that mineral badge while he's here. Maybe gonna fight.
I feel like this makes sense. I don't see a path at this moment. And you know, it does contribute towards 3 goals. This
Okay, we still don't have any info on that central goal yet, do we?
no, we might see the runners having to work around it.
In fact, I think we have info on literally every single goal except the central one. If you count like the Sandshrew, which we haven't seen Dexed yet, so we don't actually know. I guess we don't know for sure whether that's available. Because the whole Lugia you can get by climbing Tin Tower and catching the static level 60 at the top. It's pretty slow, but it's a way of doing it. Oh, we thought Ekans too. Well, there you go then.
Oh yeah, we definitely did see the Ekans. That's a good shout. Wonder if you'll opt to fight. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, must have missed it. I was wondering if you would fight the trainer in here that has 5 Pokemon, just on the off chance. Just looking for this Wobbuffet, Girafarig, Dunsparce. It is 5 pokes though.
Yeah, I mean, with so much other info, I personally don't think it would be worth it. But, you know, it's a play you can make if you feel you need that. There you go. Halq's previous main just causing some problems for Cypress here. Just giving a little parting gift.
It's like, I do not want to be forgotten. Zap Cannon?
I'm just going to check to see how many he's fought, because I didn't keep close enough eye on how many Lighthouse trainers Cypress fought. We don't want to miscount them. Okay, he's fought 5 so far. Makes sense.
Good thing you don't check. I miscounted. I thought you did 6.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he fought the sailor, the second guy. Hopefully he doesn't forget about him on the way up. I'll double check just to make sure, because I kind of just skipped through every 5 seconds. But I don't think he fought him.
Okay. Oh, we're not getting now. Okay.
But halqery definitely does fight the sailor, so he's lasered in on that. 8 trainers on his way to setting up that mineral badge.
Look at this gym having a fighting Pokemon. What kind of rando?
Boring.
Oh, that on the other hand.
There we go, that's more like it. That's Grimer, so you know, we got info on all of those now. I mean, Coffin was in a pretty good spot, but you really want to see. Ideally, you want to see something like in just an area with water, because there's only 3 slots there. Pretty easy to find what you want in general. So he might end up dexing that as well.
It's worth it's absolutely worth checking. If it is in one of the towns, it'll be so much quicker.
Oh, and there we go. We've actually got info on the Center of Gold, a holy grail.
Oof.
Now we have info on everything. Ah, jeez. To be honest, when you have info on everything,
We do have info on it.
I kind of like, it's kind of hard for me to figure out. Like, well, now what do I do? I've got too much. I've got too much info. That's another one. Forest just will not go away. Oh, okay. Well, I think he just probably unplugged his headphones by mistake or something. Well, no audio for now. We'll just switch back to help. Okay, dexing that Giraffric right away. Tin Tower and Ice Path. Okay, that's gettable.
So depending on where things are, I think for me, columns 2 and 3 stand out. Now with the Giraffric info, TLBR, we have a Dark type, which means BLTR is very doable. And then if you're going to do the Shiny, you could do Rule 3. So I'm thinking something like column 2, column 3, some of the corners, row 3, maybe row 4. So there's definitely a few options. I think their cleanup might be quite good depending on where the Pokemon are and the rarity of them.
Row 2 is a very nice one for halqery because he only needs to Waterstone his Staryu and he'll have that. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how these guys...
How they do it, yeah. I count this as Trainer 8 for Hulk.
Oh, I've take my eye off that, might actually.
Since I missed the first one, I was like, I need to make sure I get the second one.
That's Starmie and the 3rd Genderless. So
yes.
Yeah, row 2 is looking good for Cypress too. He just needs to get that coughing on 46 probably. Bonetine, Burn Tower, not bad.
Okay, National Park for the Hound, that one's not bad.
It's quite incredible how he searched all of these Pokemon, and none of them have been in areas where it's just water slots. So like that, I feel like if when there's so many things that you can do, a good place to start might be somewhere where there's more than one Pokemon, or somewhere where there's only 3 slots. But we don't have a whole lot of that really. I mean,
Yeah.
there's Tin Tower in a bunch of places. Oh, having said that, Sandshrew is also in Burnt Tower, so you could go for that and the Ponyta maybe.
That seems like quite a good shout. It looks like everything, like you said, is quite spread out. They're not making it easy. Well, so we're just about to see the shiny. I'm hoping for a nice color palette.
It's Cedra again. Well, this might have Detect, so a bit late for halqery. I don't think he's going to be teaching any more moves to Dragonite, but you might have forgotten Detect by now. It was like level 11 when it had it. Alright, so where is Cypress gonna go next? Well, I think he's definitely gonna want that Coughing Grimer or Zubat. I reckon that would be a good place to start. Oh, while he's here, he's grabbing TM36 Sludge Bomb. Good stuff.
I mean, yeah, roll 5 is quite nice. We've got info on the handout, and the water total is quite favourable.
So we go, the Fortress has roamed to 46 now. Hopefully he might not realize it's the roamer. He did dex this before and it was on 43, so if he'd have kept an eye on that, then he would have known. But I don't think I don't think he realizes that it's a roamer. But the coughing was also on 46, so he this won't be for nothing.
Well, let's just hope that he doesn't stay there for too long. Oh.
There we go. His jump. He knows now. Definitely.
So yeah, that makes column 3 and row 4 a little bit awkward.
He leaves here though. I think he should stay here and look for the coughing. I think he's just like looked these things up, but not really remembered where they all are. This is kind of when notes come in handy for me.
When there's too much information, right? Information overloaded. There's a lot of Pokemon to be catching here, and trying to remember the best places to go for them all is. I definitely struggle to try and work out the optimal route of. Do I go to this route because I know there's 2 Pokemon here?
He's just hoping it's on his route. It's I don't know if it's gonna happen like that, mate.
Nice path for the Girafarig. I think you got that one before.
Yes, Cypress did dex that one earlier.
He is opting to go straight to Tin Tower.
Yep, there's a few things here. The coughing was also here. The Fortress is here. What else was here? I think there might have been something else, but the Zubat was also here. So that's like 2 options for that one. Well, I mean, if you want to go for whole Lugia, which it's a nice goal for Cypress. That's like the only one he needs for column 5. So it's fair enough to do this when we don't have any info on an actual whole Lugia running around. With an Espeon this good, it's not too bad to fight these sages. Or maybe Dizzy. I guess Dizzy Punch earlier was like, you know, also for the
The
full
four
moves sharing its type. It's okay, you know, it's pretty straightforward to get. He just has to teach cut here, and then he can teach strength as well, and that'll do it.
Yep, that's 4 moves.
Okay, yeah, so like we said, 2 things are in here. We've got the Sandshrew and the Ponyta. Ponyta's not on this floor. Oh, so they're both on the same floor. That's pretty good, actually.
That's nice of them.
Wait, why is he leaving? What? Wait, hold on. What are you... I'm so confused.
Oh, they're out to troll us today. Why would you go?
I guess he changed his mind.
I mean, if he wanted Pokeballs, there was a Pokemon marked.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough, I suppose. Just realised, yeah, he didn't have the Pokeballs. Okay, well, 36. What was here? I think Wartortle was here. Wartortle was on a bunch of routes, but this one is, you know, pretty close to
you guessed the Blissey for the Suicune, you are correct.
Hey, there's the Wartortle second encounter. Not too bad. Alright, I'm not sure if Cypress will remember that there were some things in here. By the looks of it, the way he plays seems to be just like going for one goal at a time. So I reckon he'll probably just climb all the way to the top, get the hoe, and then think about what to do next after that.
Is the sound fixed now?
Okay, so he did remember the fortress here. Alright,
Okay,
alright.
That's good.
He did dex it enough times, I guess. Oh, Giraffig's also here. Okay, yeah.
So this is going to turn out quite nice.
So yeah, it seemed like that, you know, it kind of hung there, so I think the dex did beep on this floor, which is an indicator that the Giraffig is on this floor and it will be one of these slots. It's,
so I'm getting... Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say that the dex area beep is like a feature that's not in the vanilla game, but it's very helpful for these randomizers for more consistency when you're trying to find something.
Especially in places like Tin Tower. Like, how many floors of Pokemon does it have?
There's 8 different floors with encounters on them.
Yeah. Rough times. So the way I'm looking at this now, that column 5 seems... Column 5... I think one of the corners, and maybe... If he's going for the fortress, he might go back and beat the last few trainers and get the 6 badges. That would then clear up another couple of lines for him.
There's a giraffe. Good stuff, good stuff. This Atkins is... it's not wanting to get in, but he got there eventually, so now we don't need to look for the Sandshrew, because he found this while looking for the Houndour in National Park. Man, the National Park has good music, but Halq is sweet sounding too much, so I might just switch over to Cypress's audio, because Tin Tower also has good music. Dang it, it still doesn't work. No, I thought you fixed the audio. You baited me, Cypress. Unfortunate.
Sorry.
Well,
Sure.
that's the wrong move. Hey,
And
there we go. That's
Yay.
the manip he needed. It wasn't in that patch of grass. It was in this patch of grass. Yeah, Zubat was here. He might have just forgotten it was. And Coughing's here too. But that's a dark type for Cypress, so yeah, that's a nice bonus.
Still looking for the fortress.
Seems like he's found the floor. Oh, we still don't have any bingos yet. I feel like these guys are, you know, are just poised to just finish an explosion of goals. But honestly, there's so much info. I kind of find it hard to keep track of where they're going.
I mean, there's so many of them. They just need that one extra goal that they could do. Like, Hal could just get the water stone and get the Starmie. There you go. That would be a bingo for him quite quickly. Get a nice line.
Yeah, just evolve your style. Don't you want that first bingo? It's not really important, but you know. Oh, Cypress finds Arbok while looking for Fortress. I think he might be like, well, is that really on my path? But it's right here, so I guess he's catching it.
It's interesting because like you could now.
Well, I mean, Soft Sand is in a nice position, so he runs away though. I don't know about that because I think he was going to get the Coughing Grimer or Zubat, so I think that Arbok would have helped him quite a lot. Okay, well, he gets another chance.
Back.
Nah, he doesn't want it.
He still does not for it.
Yeah, I think he should have caught that, to be honest.
I mean, you're already there. It could make things a bit quicker for you. Well, we finally found the fortress.
I really don't think he needs the fortress, to be honest. Because like if he catches the Coughing Grimer and Zubat, that would give him both the diagonal and row 2. If he gets the Soft Sand, that's row 3. And if he'd caught the Arbok, that would also have been column 4. And yeah, and then what? He could have, and then you can easily do the other diagonal when you teach a Pokemon 4 moves sharing its type. But this is it's I don't know. It's tough when you got so much info.
There is definitely a lot of info. So halqery's picking up the XP share for the. Did he get the Sandshrew?
He caught an Ekans in National Park.
Ekans, that was it.
Yeah, that's the ho for Cypress.
And that will be the first line. Happy first line.
Well, halqery got the first one shortly before though. With that row 5. But we're finally, getting some bingo lines. So I'm sure that there'll be more to follow in short order.
It feels like they're both close. There isn't like there's too much more to do. halqery needs to get the center goal, and he's getting TM5 now, so that center goal will give him two lines.
Yeah, so it'll just depend on whether he wants to go to ice or go to tin. Looks like he's going to ice. Cypress's speed has paused, and this is a really bad time for it to happen because I wanted to see if he fights the sailor.
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
Oh, it looks like his Twitch is down. Well, hopefully he's recording this then.
So we know how it's going to go for the draft rig, which will give it 2 more rows. So I'll put him on 3. How does he finish? Mineral badge?
He's very close to mineral badge. Yeah, that.
Oh, that's it, isn't it? He gets the giraffe rig, evolves the Starmie, and mineral badge, and that's your finish, right?
Oh yeah, you can just get the closest arm. Yeah, he still hasn't evolved that.
Sacrilege.
Yeah, yeah, Cypress is back. I have no idea whether he fought any more trainers in there or what. It wasn't just a restream issue. He was offline for a little bit, or at least his connection, because it looked like it on racetime.gg anyway.
He's now going to look for the Zubat, and then that's going to hurt.
Yeah, Zubat and Tin coughing on 46. There's the giraffe for Halk. Good stuff.
That will put him on 3.
Cypress is disconnected from the bingo card actually, so if he's marking goals, I can't see them.
We have lost him, yeah. This is halqery now going to get the Waterstone for the Starmie, and then that just leaves him, I think, Mineral Badge. That'll be game. Could go for the Ponyta as well, Ponyta or the Horsey. That's also an option to finish another line for the win. Looks like he's connecting and disconnecting. Okay, so Halk got the 4th line.
Yep, just Mineral Match to go now. Anyway, there's the coughing for Cypress,
so getting that will
close.
Put them on 3 lines after that.
Yeah,
yes.
And he can, and the Pokemon form he's showing its type is very easy. So that's an easy 4th one. And then,
plus, if you finish, he needs 2 more, so you could go for the Water to finish off the last couple of trainers, or actually, no, it's actually quicker to get one of your normal types to have 4 moves, right? Potentially.
Yeah. Cypress might end with 6 bingos actually if he ends up doing this. And okay, so he definitely. Well, there you go. That confirms he fought the sailor then. Well, we weren't
Yeah.
looking.
So that's 6.
It's at least 6. I mean, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what he did. I think he might have. I think maybe what he did was he forgot the secret potion. If I had to guess. Oh yeah, Cypress could just do price, couldn't he?
Ooh.
Yeah, that would work.
There's lots of like options. And halqery's now gonna fight Jasmine for the game.
Yep.
So I believe this is trainer 8 now.
Yes, that's right.
Like I
He's
think I
fought
counted 6 before, but
He's
was
fought-
and he's fought 2 more.
Yeah, he's fought everyone besides the what's his name? The bird keeper. But yeah, unless this window thing causes health massive issues,
Well, it was trying to.
it was I mean, can Arbok, take care of this Dragonite? I
It
guess
cannot. So that'll be game for Hulk. It's a very good time.
Yeah, good stuff. Hulk finishes in a time of 1:21:24. And I get here the sound of silence on Cypress's Cypress's end. Reflect is not a normal move. Reflect is a psychic move, so that does not count. Yeah, he sees it now, like, wait a minute.
Hi.
Hi, Hulk.
GG's.
GG. Yeah, just let me know how did that go from your perspective?
I'm shaking. I figured early on, given the fact that I was running an Articuno, that the Cypress must have had a better time. And oh my god, all he needed was 4 moves sharing its type. Oh, or Pokemon 4 moves sharing type. Jeez.
Yeah, he's
Just
I think
going to get headbutt.
he's going to get headbutt because I think he's
Top reflected.
struggling a bit with that.
Yeah, I feel like I earned this. Like,
I mean,
I feel like I got particularly lucky anywhere. I absolutely earned this.
I mean, you did go in main switch a couple of times. It's the
I
kindest
tried-
way of putting
I
it.
was
So many main switches in like the span of 5 minutes or so.
I was considering main switching to Kenya, dude. It was rough. I was down bad.
I was just waiting for the final main switch to level 40 roaming fortress, and that would have been
Yeah,
complete.
I thought I knew it was Fortress. And
Yeah,
I got
I
the
mean,
freaking-
obviously you knew. Yeah, we were hoping for it, and then you got the other rover, and it was.
Yeah.
Dang
I
it,
mean, I
Dave.
think the Fortress would have finished me a little bit. Oh, I also have 6 badges as well. But yeah, Fortress would have actually finished me a little bit faster since I would have had that plus 6 badges.
And Cypress is now done with an official time of 1:22:47.
Okay, I guess Cypress was actually done before because he has. No, he doesn't have 6 badges. Never mind, do mineral badge.
Hello.
Hey, Cypress.
Hello.
GG.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me a bit about your perspective about this match.
Well, I had a few technical difficulties in the middle of it. Turns out that Gambate doesn't like it when your headphones run out of batteries.
Yeah. That's okay.
But other than that, I mean, I had a blast with this one.
Oh, great. Good to know.
This was
That's-
definitely a
that's
good
always
race
good
to
to hear.
watch.
It's like that meme with like the 2 split roads where one of them's sunshine and rainbows, the other one's like this dark, dreary place.
Yes.
I was definitely down the dark, dreary place. Cypress, I ran an Articuno for a long time until I main switched to the pseudo. And then by then it was getting a little bit better, but like I was like a static 3 minutes behind you the whole time. Because
Yeah, I don't know. Everything seemed to fall into. Yeah, I had seen it pop up in 46, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm going there anyways because I know that's where coughing is. So I get there, I dex the fortress, it's not there, but then I leave without getting the coughing, so I needed to go back later to do that.
Oh, we had coughing info. That's right. Well, I already had Zubat by then, so it didn't matter.
We also had Grimer info, so it didn't matter anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fortress was a roamer, and I tried to go for it, but I got the other one instead.
Gotcha.
It was the Nidorina.
Ah.
Chat was praying. Me and chat were all praying that the fortress was going to appear for that final main switch.
Nope. And like I said a minute ago, that would have made my path a little bit faster. I could have done column 3 in hindsight, but
And then on the very next trainer, 2 fortress back to
it was taunting me.
It was right there.
It was like, ha 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 ha, you didn't get this.
Yeah, I'm just glad you didn't have to run the Exeggutor out. Like when you had led the Exeggutor for the longest time, I was like, this can't be happening. Please
I
no.
tried, dude. Like that was the only thing that had a functional move set. Like I caught an Arcanine that had Headbutt and then some crappy water move, or not Headbutt, had Horn Attack. But like Arcanine, it doesn't learn any moves, so it needs to have a good move set.
Let's have something decent. But yeah, like the running something like
I was just
slow and with that many weaknesses like Exeggutor, no matter what its moveset, is pretty terrifying. So
I was just deathly afraid that I was gonna have another loss that ended with me in the lighthouse. Because I'm starting to not like the lighthouse because that's where the game gets close for me for some coincidence. That's where I lost. That's where I was when I lost to Fian. I was just sitting in the lighthouse.
yeah, there was synergy for it on this card though, so it was quite nice to go for it this time.
Yeah, and I actually misrouted a little bit. You saw me catch that Ekans. I was going to evolve it to 1, but I guess
I found Arbok in going up Tin Tower looking for Fortress, and I'm just like, I have no reason to catch this.
Yeah, I thought you might end up getting that and going for soft sand, but there was so much other stuff that you could do, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I'm watching these, I find it quite hard to think, like, you know, what path are these guys actually going for? It's easier for me when I'm like doing the race and starring the goals and stuff.
Oh no! Like every 5 minutes, I'm like, okay, what if I do a different bingo instead of this one? Every 5 minutes.
For me, I had it routed out. I'm gonna go get Sandshrew and Ponyta both in Burn Tower. It's gonna be so convenient. Then I went and got neither of them.
Yeah, you dexed it and then left immediately.
Well, I walked in there and all I had was 2 Ultra Balls and a Love Ball. So
nice.
I was gonna fly to Violet, get balls, then go to 36, go to National Park. And then I forgot to go to National Park, so I had to turn around and go back to National Park.
It was just fun. It was just funny, like, see you go in, seeing that neither of them were there, and like, well, I'm getting out of here. This must be impossible to find these, I guess.
Not worth it. Nope.
It was just too far, you know. That second floor, can't.
Yeah, I was
can't
really
take the extra seconds for that.
The one thing I told myself very early on before I had like a solidified route, I was not doing column 5. Because I didn't want to climb Tin Tower. And unless I got Hoaluga info, which would have been awesome, but I was not climbing Tin Tower. That's too much time. And I liked the Dragonite, but it was mostly special because I had to keep Protect on it the whole time.
I saw you dex the Seadra, the Seadra, like, please let me get this in a decent place so I can justify TTO Protect.
Yeah, I was looking and it was like nowhere good, so I'm like, okay, we'll Protect it is.
I think it might have forgotten it by the time you got it from the shiny, but I'm not sure. Because that was a shiny. You didn't actually. You didn't end up catching it, but
nah, I decked it.
That's what I did as well. Just don't need it. Get out of here.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I was just really, really nervous at the end because like Cypress just had such a commanding lead over me, and I'm like, okay, well I have a path that doesn't involve very much catches, so as long as he runs into some bad luck, I'm fine. And then like he just keeps marking things. I'm like, all right, the bad luck's got to come soon, right? And then it never did.
Yeah, it's scary when you're like, there were like no bingos marked for the longest time, but you just knew that there was just going to be an explosion of lines happening at any moment.
I mean, it's not necessarily that. It's like, he had that 5-goal lead on me or something earlier in the race, and then, like, in my head, like, in order to keep myself calm, I'm telling myself, okay, you're very, very behind, but he's still got a lot of catches to do, and statistically, all of these catches can't go great. Like, there's got to be one that gives him trouble. And then as I saw those slowly not give him trouble, or so I perceived, it just was, I was starting to panic, and yeah, I actually, like, my hand was shaking. I actually missed the done button. I almost clicked forfeit on the
Well, yeah, don't do that. Just sync your live split to racesign.gg so you can just split for the end.
I used W split.
Well, I don't know. I know it's
optimal.
I don't know what to say, dude. I don't know what to say.
It's a self-imposed handicap. I don't like race time through live split. It's buggy.
It's been fine for me, but yeah. Well, anyway, congrats, Halk.
I hope it was entertaining.
Yeah. I mean, I was just, it was. I was really happy to see all the just seeing all those main switches in such a successive amount of time. Like, maybe I'll run the Tauros, maybe I'll run the Aerodactyl, maybe I'll run the Dragonite, maybe I'll catch the Fortress. That was something I didn't think I'd seen before the race, so that was definitely a fun experience for me.
I was desperate. I was running an Articuno.
Yep, but yeah, you're moving on to round 2 in the winners bracket. We don't have your opponent yet, but we'll.
Either Tom or Herc, right?
That's right, Tomcat, Tomato, or Hercules bench press. So we won't find that out until.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's not that match is tomorrow. It's 12 p.m. Eastern, so it won't be too far
So how do you
away.
put 5 mains in one value on a Google spreadsheet? Just asking for a friend.
We'll have to figure that one out.
Just have to pick your favorite.
Pick my favorite suite.
Pick your favorite. Pick the Tauros that you gave a small amount of experience to on
Hey,
Whitney.
I felt bad about teaching that thing Dizzy Punch, and then I wrote it off saying, "Oh, it's just me preparing for 4 moves sharing its type."
Yeah, there you go. It's fine. It wasn't worthless in the end.
Forward planning.
But yeah, this has been a pretty packed day of races, and it's not over yet because there is one more race today in about 1.5 hours on SpeedGaming 2 between Furious Magic and Dissian. We're kind of doing the conga line of commentary here, with sort of the race followed by commentary every time. Hal will be commentating that the match coming up.
I'm glad I get an hour and a half to decompress. Good lord.
Yeah, tomorrow we've got 5 races. Jeez.
Yeah, it's a packed weekend.
Goodness me.
If
yeah.
you like your Pokemon Bingo, this weekend is going to be a weekend for you. Because I think on the Sunday there's like three races as well. Yeah, so at least 8 races.
I don't know if they've all been scheduled or not either, but that's what we got at the moment. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and yeah, let's keep watching SpeedGaming for more Pokemon Crystal Cinco Bingos. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Take care, everyone.